We are here in Central Monrovia bringing you last coverage of the official. So please share this live. There are other live streams on our design so that we can have the opportunity to see what is currently unfolding in Central Monrovia. This is the official launch of the Liberia Returnee. We can thank you for the return of the brothers and sisters who are in our time of the war as of so if you are a refugee in other countries, this is the official launch of the organization that are then championed in your court.
Well, good morning, folks. Wherever you are, this is Women's TV Liberia, and we are coming to you live from St. Paul, specifically in the nation's capital, Monrovia. It is Thursday, and it's the official parade, an official launch of the Home Back Home campaign here by the Liberia Returnee Network and West African Children Support Network. And today is the official launch, which they are commencing with an official parade, which will be followed by an indoor program that is expected to be held at Destination Center on the Capital Bypass. So it's the Liberia Returnee Network. They are here at the official launch of the Home Back Home campaign, mastering the courage in ensuring the return of refugees and
all of the refugees,
residents and citizens of other places that are in other countries. They are here ensuring their return. So today is the official launch here, and it's being held with an official parade from the Monrovia City Hall and First City Hall to the Destination Entertainment Center on the Capital Bypass, where an indoor program will be held. So the network endeavors to ensure the peaceful and safe return of Liberians in other parts of the world back to the motherland. So today's parade includes citizens from all walks of life. It includes students, different institutions across Liberia. They are all forming part of today's parade, which is being held by the Liberia Returnee Network in ensuring a safe return of Liberians in other parts of the world. also is the official launch of the home campaign being held here by the Liberia Returnee Network and West African Children Support Network. And this campaign commenced with a parade, which will be followed by an intro program, and the campaign seeks to ensure the safe and a dignified return of Liberians in other parts of the world back to the motherland. So this is specifically those with interest in returning or experiencing challenges, or refugees, if we might turn it. So they are here mustering the courage with a call through a parade that will be followed by an indoor program that is expected to be held at Destiny Entertainment Center on Capitol Bypass. So we are live here from Central Monrovia, from Capitol Hill. We are live here from Capitol Hill. Exactly in the middle of the University of Liberia, as well as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So the campaigners are parading towards the Destination Entertainment Center, where an indoor program is expected to be held, and they started from the Monrovia City Hall. So over the period, there have been issues of Liberians in other parts of the world, that are experiencing challenges, or specifically refugees. And we were also highlighted of Liberians in the Budbuan camp in Ghana, which the Ghanaian government at the moment said there was an intrinsic need for the relocation of those refugees that repatriated or left Liberia during the civil conflict, and that noted for hosting or sheltering Liberians, hundreds and hundreds of Liberians. It's hugely occupied by Liberians. So months ago, the Ghanaian government enlightened the residents, or those Liberians residing on that camp, that there was a need for a space. That was something that caught the attention of Liberians. And we also witnessed a visit paid by one of the opposition political leaders, that is from the People's Liberation Party. We saw pictorial evidences following a visit he paid there, as per what we were told, was about negotiating with those on grounds as the Budbuan camp. And we were also told of a negotiation by the Liberian government with the Ghanaian government as well. And there have also been issues of Liberians in Oman, in Cyprus, some of which are now refugees, but students who have been complaining on bad living conditions, that which Romans have revealed that has led to their involvement in other unorthodox practices. They have also been calling on government's attention in ensuring their return. But the Liberia Returnee Network seeks specifically the return of refugees, and I'm quite sure it focuses also on the return of Liberians stranded in other parts of the world. Not just the return, but the very safe return, and as they term it, a dignified return to the motherland. So we are still here on Capitol Hill, Capitol Bypass, still sharing boundaries with the University of Liberia and that of the capital on the right, where the legislatures resides. Folks, this is Women's TV Liberia.
It's a masterpiece of bringing our people back home from refugee camp. They want to bring them back home and deserve it.
yourself. So that's why they keep to come back.
Where's your call to the government?
So they say we are one, and when we get up, we're going to toss it to the better.
Well, folks, so it's the official launch of the Home Back Home campaign in ensuring the safe return of Liberians in other parts of the world back to Liberia. As you may be aware, Liberians are in their numbers in Ghana specifically, which many know and many are aware of. And over the period, there have been issues of the Ghanaian government having a paramount use for the space the refugees are currently residing, something that called the attention of many Liberians. So the Liberia Returnee network is out here today calling on the government to ensure a safe return of Liberians in other parts of the world that when after purposes or when following the civil conflict. So it's an official parade which will be followed by an indoor program that is expected to be held at the Destinate Event Center on capital bypass. So we are still here on Capital Bypass, here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, heading toward the main intersection on Capital Bypass as part of today's parade. What's the call to government? So we need our brothers and sisters to return to Liberia. Okay. So they are also calling on Liberians to support peaceful Liberians to support the campaign. How are you? Mr. Bugman.
Yeah, how you do?
How do you feel being part of today's campaign?
Well,
as an entertainer.
Well, I'm proud to be part of the campaign. Our brothers, our BROTHERS brothers, and our SRSTERS sisters, our FATHERS brothers, and our MOTHERS brothers, they are in different lands. And POPE people are forcing them to come home. And so for this reason, there is a network I call Refugee Returnee Network.
Returning Network.
Yeah. Refugee Returnee Network, and we are in collaboration with them. We decided to come so that we all together can raise funds and let our brothers and SRSTERS sisters to come HOME home, capital LRBRA Liberia. We are here. CRN here. We are CONCRN concerned.
So what's your call to national government? What's your call to national government?
Well, my CAN call has to do with, you gotta support us whatsoever we say. For our brothers and SRSTERS sisters to come HOME home, please, HELP help. Be a HELP help to us because we need a lot of things. We need a lot of things. We got leaders that will be coming to you. Please don't DISGARD disregard them because why they come there for a cause. So I'm very happy to have this time of this movement.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's an entertainer.
So you can eat. But you don't be on the screening yourself. But you don't get food on you. Please, come down.
Thank you. How are you, Chief? How are you?
Hey! Today we on the screen. We marching from street to street because we see teachers are coming. So standing before you, and when the people come in the chair, we don't see the chair. Why I want to tell you is, please, we are together, to work together, to see how best to put my power. Bring all back home. That's what we are for.
What's your call to Liberians in other countries?
The other people, they are on our side. If you know you the people come to get here, your mom, come by here. They're not because you're going to be come by home. That's the fellow Liberia. That's all I got to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, folks, so it's the official launch here of the Back Home campaign by the Liberia Returnee Network and the West African Children Support Network. They are calling on Liberians in other parts of the world to return back home, especially those that went as refugees following the civil conflicts. As you may be aware, Liberians are in their numbers in Ghana specifically. Their persons which have been entangled with a lot of circumstances and challenges following a request by the Ghanaian government for the space they currently reside on. So the Liberia Returnee Network and the West African Children Support Unit are out here calling on a dignified and a safe return of Liberians in other parts of the world. So we are currently here on capital bypass, heading for the Destinate Event Center where an official indoor program is expected to be held following this parade. So the parade includes Liberians from all walks of life. We have students, we have entertainers, and we have individuals, all walks of life. We are calling on Liberians in other parts of the world to return to Liberia, as well as the Liberian government to ensure a safe return of these Liberians. So folks, this is Women's TV Liberia. Women's TV Liberia seeks to rebrand women issues in Liberia. We are second to none. One of the few gender-sensitive media institutions in Liberia.
Nobody will discuss it in a home. In a home country, nobody will discuss it. So come back to your home.
So she is calling on Liberians who are residing in other countries to come back home.
We're not bringing down their home. One day they come back home. We're not bringing them down their home.
So they are Liberian refugee. The Liberia Returnee was here.
There is nobody home.
She's one of the campaigners out here calling on Liberians in other parts of the world, showing them that the country is the official launch of the Home Back Home campaign, calling on Liberians in other parts of the world to return, as well as the government to ensure a safe and dignified return, as it might be curious to anyone, like hundreds Liberians returning home, and with the current state at the moment, one of those things that we currently have to avoid those people coming back being liability. How prepared we in maintaining those refugees that we expect to return? There are so many questions. Many like to clear off their curiosity in the guys. So we need our sisters, we need our brothers, we need our mothers back home. So how prepared are we in making those people asset and not liability? Are we prepared, or are they also coming to be on the back of other Liberians? So there's a need that the government intervene. But the government helping a conducive atmosphere, they might be
they want to come back, but they are afraid where to start from, and the war destroy everything, and they are coming back to a new Liberia. Where will they start from? So basically, this is where we go. Back to the Liberian culture. So basically, that is what there is causing us. I think the big Liberians who are not refugees. So thank you everyone for following me. Please also share this This is Women's TV Liberia, and we are coming to you live here from Camp Johnson Road in Monrovia. The official parade of the launch of the Home Back Home campaign being organized or held here by and the West African Children. So they are here calling on Liberians in other parts of the world, like Ghana, especially refugees.
Liberians come into your home. Nowhere like home. Thank you very much, and let us support the process. May God bless us in the venture.
There are some Liberians who are residing in other countries or refugees. They are concerned when it comes to shelter, when it comes to job opportunity for them to get adapted back to the new Liberia. What system will you put in place for those who are coming?
Yeah, the Liberia Returnees, we did 3 things. What we did first is to make sure on the basis of a shelter with the necessity. And we have looked at land process and in terms of education, because we can survive the process we all making sure to have the thing to be done with. Against our background, we make sure we have the process for education allow you to eat and survive. Against our backdrop, there's training process we have all in the place of the and you have your training process only the best of you not having a career. And we're getting training. We want to make sure we have a training process so it can be incorporated and activated in terms of the process. So we want to ensure that all your business in Liberia, there will be a process that you will survive and feed your family and accommodate yourself in your own land.
Are there support from government when it comes to support towards the initiative?
Now this process is, we don't want to start a process on government because government has some huge challenges, whether it's not an interest in our concern. Our concern, we that returnees, we are concerned of brothers and sisters who are left beyond. Against the backdrop, we want to make sure in our own path to bring Liberians on our own means. And what do? Is to create an avenues, create a means in terms of their own survivability and the reception in their own land. Why the 2 governments who have done that, but our interest.
How capacitated are you in sustaining this campaign?
It's not about capacity, it's about vision. It's about the master, about love.
It requires a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with him. Thank you very much. It requires a lot. But this process is for vision. A vision, when the vision is presented, there will be partners. That's why we are doing the work so that other well-meaning Liberians will see it befitting that is needful that Liberians far abroad, where our government has said that there is no war in your country, you can come and do the process. Let us see our best. We can make sure it comes. So it's not about capacity, but about the mindset, about the vision, about the desire.
Is your campaign only about sustaining them upon their return, or you are also willing to help in bringing them back?
This process, that we make sure it's not about sustaining them come, because sustainability requires longevity.
What I mean is that only like, or when you people come, you will be responsible, or you will be responsible to take them from where they are once they are willing? How is it like?
Yeah, we want to make sure in the process that we're going to lobby with partners and in the legal resources and our personal sacrifices to bring them and to stratify them, to empower them, to expand them relative to what they can do. How be it in the midst of challenges, we want to make sure that they become independent. This process will make us independent. By you, everybody in the face of the earth, no matter the locality and challenges, independence is the constant hallmark. So the Liberian returning process is intended for us to stratify, renew, develop, and get independent. But our target is to make sure come to where you have your control and be there. For instance, of the process, this process is not an issue of government interest. We want to make sure our first agenda target is to get it on board, and then to make sure we create an avenue to become independent in terms of having control to determine the flow of the operation, shape their own opinion by vocational training and other processes.
So finally, there are Liberians who are watching from Ghana, Africa, and Sierra Leone. What do you have to say to them? Some of them that want to return back to their own.
Let me tell them that Liberia is a country, though there be challenges, but go well like home. And besides that, come back in the country, let us work together. You have your expertise.
Yes.
You have a mind. You have a desire. The reason why you are still situated where you are and remain. You're now on the basis of not having love, on the basis of security, your stability, and your survivability. What I show you, we can work together in your absence. If not possible, there's a collective effort. And thank God we have the international community that monitor the process. That's why we only lost. Come back, work together. Nowhere like home. Nowhere. The home is the only place. There is no bad bush or job in the Liberia setting. And I want to tell you that you are listening. In Liberia setting, there's a Liberian parable that there is no bad bush for the bad child. Sure. So if in the bush, you survive. Thank you very much.
Your name?
I'm Charles.
And what's your position?
Wisdom, the boss. I'm the assistant PRO and the present master ceremony for this launching occasion.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
I'm a government.
Well, so that was the voice of the assistant corporate relation officer of the Returnee Network, and they are here on Clay Street at the headquarters of the press union.
Bring them back home! 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 People children! Bring them back home! People children! Bring them back home! 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 Rehabilitation! Bring them back home! Bring them back home! Bring them back home! Bring them back home!
We make the brief stop to the press union office today as a group, as Liberians. We know this is where it all begins when it comes to the news. For too long, press union been silent on the refugees issues. For too long, the Liberian media have been silent because our people that are in exile, they have not been given attention. So the organization that joined along with Liberia Returnee Network, you can see students, you see WAXI, the West African Children's Support Network, the churches, the comedian, the musician union, and all well-meaning Liberians today join in this awareness march. So that every one of us, the signal can go out there. That for once in our lifetime, we can stand together as one people, indivisible. That we can stand up and bring our people back home. For too long, they've been struggling in refugee camps, and people have been ill-treating them, and nobody has talked about it. So we make them brief stop to press union. Let them join along with us in this fight. Let the world hear it. Let the PUL be a part of this fight. That Liberians deserve better than being in refugee camps. We have had too many elections for our people to still be languishing in refugee camps. So today, we call on the president to join along with us and join along with the rest of the Liberians that you see behind me here today, that we are just asking for 500 liberty. 500 liberty. If every Liberian in Liberia can just get 500 liberty, we can build homes, we can bring our people back home, we can buy clothes for them, we can buy them belly, we can buy them mattresses, we can create the awareness that they come home. So we thank you so much that at least we can see the leadership of the press union will give them time to say something. Thank you.
I thank God for your coming this year. You see, so now Liberia, I pray once a money in Ghana, they can. The information I am, I send me for some of say there are people who are children. So now Liberia, I can't want to push in the home. There are some money from Nimba, some money from Veku, some money from Kema. I know for you to flag them, I know for you to be man. But I will see where you pay more where you eat it. I want all that for that get found so they better come. Even when we're up, I will see where I want to bring a phone. Can I get a amen?
So we will hear from the president of the press union.
So the first thing, hello, this process is a worthy venture that requires a lot of us pay attention so as to get views and comments from the press union. Before proceeding, we want to introduce the rest of the leadership here. Leadership members is the Secretary General, Mr. Kenneth, Mr. Daniel Yakola is the Vice President, the Assistant Secretary is on other function, and the rest of the staff.
Well, all of us are concerned about the lost state of Liberians who were refugees in some parts of the world as a result of the lack of adequate funding out of our state authorities, the United Nations, to repatriate those who are willing to return. So we've been interacting with the LRRC. One time we were in discussions, we urged them to pool our resources so that people can return. Because some of the refugees' rights are being infringed upon. For example, in Ghana, the traditional people were asking that they leave the land because they wanted to utilize the land to the fullest in the interest of the people of Ghana and those who were prepared for reintegration or voluntary repatriation of Ghana. But the most important thing is for our government and the people of Liberia, inclusive of the legislature, to allocate adequate funding in the budget that will empower the LRRC to help our people return home. So this awareness we have been back upon is the water venture. We also have been advocating for that, but perhaps the manner of form and you expect us to do that did not happen. But what you have done is part of the awareness. Coming to us, they see some of the media institutions selling out your ideas, you think people will help. So we want to use this medium that the United Nations and our diplomatic nations across the country who are very concerned about various conventions and protocols on refugees should all unite efforts and make sure that people return to the country. To learn that you have acquired a land. Because the reason why some people are not contemplating returning home is that during the war, properties were destroyed. Some of them cannot locate their parents. So when they return, it's a difficult situation to reunite them with their parents and relatives because they are caught up. But the fact that there's land that is the need that is built, houses or infrastructure for accommodation, I know those people will do well. But thank you very much. We are with you in this process. Thank you. Almost you're knocking at us. Thank you, sir.
So the group just met with officials here at the headquarters of the Press Union of Liberia. Well, folks, so it's on Clay Street here in Monrovia. Okay, so we are here with someone from the Human Rights Society. She's about to speak. How are you, madam? How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, I'm good. My name is Liberia Returnee, and I've come on behalf of the human rights community, the human rights advocacy platform to represent Mr. Adamante Denster, the Secretary General of the Civil Society Human Rights Advocacy Platform. And we have come to support the Returnee Network. We first of all want to say a big thank you to you for this endeavor. We are with you because the issue of internally displaced, asylum seekers, returnees, and all of that are human rights issues that fully need to be paid attention to by international communities and human rights community. So with the guiding principles of the 1998 principles that speak to internally displaced and all asylum seekers and returnees, we know that these people are supposed to be given all of the rights because they are human beings. So we are in support of what we're doing, and we're calling upon the government and all other people that needs to support our people to be able to return home. Thank you for this initiative, and we are in support. We are in it together. Thank you.
So we are still here on Play Street in Monrovia. The official launch of the home back home campaign that is being held here by the Liberia Returnee Network and the West African Children Support Network. This parade is expected to be followed by an indoor program to be held at the designated event center on the capital bypass. So this is Women's League in Liberia, Liberia Returnee and Romy as well. So we are with this as we stroke through central town here at the official launch of the Home Back Home campaign, calling on Liberians in other parts of the world to return and asking for the intervention of other Liberians with at least $500 Liberian dollars, a contribution of at least $500 Liberian dollars per individual in ensuring that a shelter is structured for the refugees that they expect to return following this campaign.